We begin with a major announcement from Idaho Governor Brad Little in the battle against COVID-19. This announcement coming as nearly all Idaho hospitals are currently overwhelmed with unvaccinated COVID-19 patients. We're going to take a live look outside today on Krem2 News at noon as Jeremy is tracking all today's weather, and of course as we look ahead to the end of the week as well. And it is our favorite day here at Krem2 News. It is Tuesday, which means it's time to get cute. We've got pets in the house. We're talking about this week's pick of the litter. Hi everyone and welcome to Krem2 News at noon. I'm Laura Papetti and we do begin today with some breaking news. Governor Brad Little making a major announcement on the COVID-19 front. We do have Krem2's Casey Decker joining us live from the newsroom. And Casey, you are there. I know you are actually listening in on the governor this morning. We appreciate you taking a break now and have this live report about things that are happening in Idaho State in regards to COVID-19.
Yeah, well, Laura, the things are getting dire really in Idaho. Today, the governor revealed in the entire state there are only 4 vacant standard ICU beds, and overflow beds that were just created outside of the normal system, those are already also filling up. Little said medical staff are completely overwhelmed, and he announced some new measures aimed at helping them out. First, he is remobilizing the National Guard. 150 guardsmen will help medical staff primarily with logistics. Second, 200 federal workers will come to Idaho to help both with administrative duties and medicine. And finally, a special 20-person medical response team from the Pentagon will be coming to North Idaho. Little singled out our region of the state as an area most in need of help, in part because vaccine rates are so low here. Today, he warned that if the situation in our hospitals does not improve, he may have to do something that he says has never been done before in the state's history. That would be declaring a crisis standard of care, and that would require medical personnel to basically triage people who try to come to the hospital.
Idahoans in need of health care could receive a lesser standard of care or may be turned away altogether. In essence, someone would have to decide who can be treated and who cannot. This affects all of us, not just patients with COVID-19. We cannot allow that to happen until we have done all we can to address the crisis playing out in our hospitals. We're pulling out all of the stops.
Now, the governor also said that the single most important thing that can be done is just improving vaccination rates. Nearly every single new COVID case, hospitalization, and death in Idaho this year was someone who was unvaccinated. And Little pointed out this new variant, it's not just dangerous to older folks. The people he saw himself in the ICU were of all ages. Everyone is vulnerable here and everyone can spread this virus. He called the vaccine the ticket out of the pandemic. Laura?
Casey, appreciate the update here on Krem2 News at noon. So let's take a look at some of those COVID numbers again coming out of Idaho. In North Idaho, the Panhandle Health District reporting 316 new cases yesterday. Hospitalizations also high with 102 people. 358 people have died in North Idaho since the start of the pandemic. And in the meantime, Kootenai Health is reporting they are at a new high of 97 people hospitalized, 35 needing critical level of care. So talking about now in Washington, state health officials reported 1,570 hospitalized COVID patients yesterday. More than 180 of those patients are on ventilators. The head of the state's hospital association says there is a sense that more people are going back to a normal life without a sense of just how serious things are right now.
People are going about like having parties, going to fairs, Labor Day events, just real worry, that the public perception of where we are does not match what's happening in hospitals where people are coming in very ill.
All right, right now, too, experts are urging pregnant women especially to get vaccinated. Only an estimated 40% in Washington have received the shot. One infectious disease specialist says the state may need to reach a 90% vaccination rate to beat back the Delta variant. All right, so we've been taking a look at COVID news. We're going to switch now, taking a look outside at the noon hour as we overlook downtown Spokane. You can see the skate ribbon a little bit covered by trees right now. Meteorologist Jeremy Legou, he is outside as well in the Krem2 Outdoor Weather Center. Jeremy, you're just sort of, oh, I couldn't see the cat at first. You're just hanging out.
Oh, it's not a cat.
Oh, what is it? Oh my gosh, I can't
It's
see
a
any better
puppy.
glasses.
I have never felt so attached to one of the puppies. Oh my goodness. So it's a beautiful day and we've got temperatures staying quite mild. We're in the 60s right now and not warming up much from where we currently sit. 63 in Spokane, 60 over in Coeur d'Alene. Air quality remains good though. This wind kind of helping us out. If it shifts direction at all, what we'll wind up seeing is that air quality diminish, but as we head through the afternoon, looks like it stays the direction it currently is. It just starts to die down as we move through the day. Not a cloud in the sky, and we stay that way all day long. Temperatures climb to near 70 later on this afternoon. Going to be a struggle to get there. We might, but if we do, it's just for a couple minutes.
All right, my friend, I feel terrible. I called him a cat. Look at that little face. He's 100% puppy. It's just my bad eyes, not his. He's adorable. We'll be talking, of course, to Jeremy and Pick of the Litter coming up a little later on in the show. Meantime, we do want to track the wildfires happening around the region. Right now, more than 400,000 acres are burning across the inland Northwest. This is basically with 13 uncontained fires in Washington. So let's get a look at those fires and what's happening right now. So fast-moving wildfires prompting level 3 evacuations. This is actually now talking about Idaho. This is near Moscow. The fire is currently not contained. Anyone who lives north of 3830 Mountain View Road needs to evacuate. As you can see, dangerous situation. Fire crews are asking everyone to please do not fly drones in the area. They are busy doing work, so please do not fly your drone in that area. A Red Cross shelter has been set up at the Latah County Fairgrounds for those who need assistance. So again, the Red Cross coming to the aid. The Rooster Comb fire burning in Wenatchee is threatening at least 150 structures. Fire began yesterday, has now burned about 200 acres. It is prompting level 3 evacuations for nearby communities. As of today, crews have it about 10% contained, and we're tracking it to see as that continues to change. Of course, so much burning around the area. We're not able to get to all the fires, but you can get the latest information very easily. Just text us the word fire to 509-448-2000. We'll send a link right to your phone, and we will keep that updated. You're watching Krem2 News at noon, 12:08 right now. We're back right after a very quick break.